Welcome back, all my YouTube subscribers, Twitter followers, all the big Giant fans out there. The Giants are fresh off their second win, and we haven't won 2 in a row since 2016. So come find out how we're going to get it done this week. Over the course of history, these two teams have met 21 times, and the Giants hold a 14-7 advantage. They've won 5 out of the last 6 times they've met, and the Bucs haven't come to our house and won since 1997, and I fully expect that to continue on Sunday. Now, last week, we were far from perfect, but we found a way to get a victory, and there were some good things to build off of. We were very good in special teams. We were very efficient in the red zone. I know that we didn't get after the quarterback, but we were opportunistic on defense, and that is going to play a big key this week. We need to come up with turnovers, and there's no better team to be going up against. Tampa Bay has turned the ball over 23 times this year, and they've only created 5. They are minus 18. That is the worst in the league. Of course, a big storyline coming into this game is going to be the return of JPP, and I'm very thankful for what he did for this franchise. He was one of the 3 or 4 biggest reasons we won that Super Bowl in 2012, and we all know he's a great talent. And this year, he's turned back the clock. He's got 8 sacks already this year, which is a third of the amount of sacks the Bucs have as a team. And the Giants as a team barely have more than 8 sacks. So the Giants have to make sure that JPP does not get to Eli. Double cover him. He is their biggest threat in the pass rush. And the offensive line needs to build off of what they did last week with Brown coming to town. It looked like a new offensive line. Eli had time to throw in the pocket, and they committed to the run in the first half, which set up the play-action pass. Continue to feed the ball to Barkley. I need to see another 20-carry game if we want to win this week. I think he needs more like 25 because this is a high-powered offense. We need to win the time of possession, something we did not do last week. Against this team specifically, they will air it out all day. You need to keep your defense fresh, so I need the Giants to have long drives this week. And we saw the result of the balanced attack last week in the red zone against the 49ers. They were great. They had a bunch of touchdowns in the red zone. And against this team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there are no excuses. This red zone defense is as bad as it gets. They rank last in the league. They give up a touchdown 88% of the time. That is a record-setting pace. There hasn't been a team that has finished with that bad of a percentage in the last 15 years in football. And if the Giants maintain a balanced approach, I fully expect Eli to come out and have a very good game. I think he'll have a very efficient game. You go back, you look at the Bucs stats, they are giving up a 74% completion percentage to opposing quarterbacks. That's like you're playing Drew Brees every week. There's no excuses this week. Eli should come out and have another very good game. Sherman just needs to feed the ball to Barkley, which I think he will do. And we all know the strength of this Tampa Bay team is their offense. Make no mistakes about it. We know that Fitzpatrick has been back to Fitzmagic this year. He has a 107 QB rating, and he has a ton of weapons. Deshaun Jackson has been making big plays. Of course, he's got O.J. Howard, the second-year tight end, and who could forget Mike Evans? So he has a lot of options to throw to, and he got Humphries involved last week as well. So the Giants have a lot to worry about on the defensive side of the football. They have to contain that offense. This is a big play offense. And that's how they've done it this year. Fitzpatrick leads the league. He's averaging 9.8 yards attempt. That's a ridiculous number. It's 3 yards above his career average. And a lot of that has to do with Deshaun Jackson, who is averaging 21 yards a catch. It's amongst the league leaders. I believe it's the highest in the league. And if you look at his touchdowns, Fitzpatrick's thrown 17 touchdowns this year. 8 of them, nearly half, have come from outside the red zone. He's had 3 over 70 yards, 4 over 50 yards. It has been a big play offense, so that's why this week specifically, if I'm the Giants, I'll give them the yards, much like the Redskins did, but I bend, but I don't break. I don't let them get over the top. I don't let Deshaun Jackson beat me for touchdowns. I make sure it's a shortened field, and I try to hold them to 3, because they're going to get the yards. Let's be real here, and we have to find a way to get after the quarterback, because this team is not allergic to making turnovers. You see it in the numbers. They lead the league, 23 turnovers. Now, if there is a weakness to this high-powered offense, it is on the ground. This team does not run the football well, this Tampa Bay Bucs team. They only average 3.5 yards a carry, which ranks 30th in the league. So if the weather conditions aren't very conducive to airing out the football, I could see that being a big factor come Sunday. So if I'm the Giants come Sunday, I play a ton of zone coverage and I send some blitzes. That's it. You try to force Fitzpatrick to make mistakes and you do not let him beat you over the top for these 50 and 60-yard touchdowns. Make sure they have a short field position, and that is where we will see them get stuffed and possibly make some mistakes. So if the Giants stick to the game plan and pound the ball with Barkley, I think Eli will be efficient. I think the offense will have a great day, and the defense just don't get beat deep. If they do these things, they will create turnovers, and they will win this football game. and I am going to pick the Giants to win 2 in a row for the first time since 2016. Yes, Giants fans, it's called a winning streak, and I fully expect us to celebrate it on Sunday. I got it, Giants 27, Bucs 20. Before I go, I just want to thank Mr. Bad Dog for coming on the channel. I had such a great time. We did our second live stream where we talked about the Giants' victory over the 49ers and how we're going to go about beating the Bucs. So please check that out, and please sub him up. Also, another quick announcement. I am doing a joint channel with Jet Central and Rover Sports that I am really looking forward to. We've already made a few episodes. It is called Insomnia Sports. The link will be in the description. I'm going to maintain my New York content, and I'm going to continue to put in just as much work as I have. This is just an additional channel where we talk broad NFL. So if you're interested, please check it out. I think I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight for the Thursday Night Football game. If you liked what you watched, please subscribe. Drop a comment. Maybe give the entertainer a little thumbs up. Let's talk about how we're going to get 2 in a row. Come on, Giant fans. Let's get some positivity going. As always, cheers.